Hi everyone, it's Lee here. I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed sitting in on your Zoom call today. I was listening. Um, I don't have the greatest home internet, and Zoom requires a bit more than I have at home. So I wasn't able to really join in consistently. Um, but I was really happy to see everybody's magic tricks. I did see them. I did hear a lot of the drumming, so I was receiving a lot of video and sound. However, um, it was too much for my internet to transmit my sound and my video out to you guys. I just had a little home project that I wanted to share with you, and it's around nature. It's outside in the garden. It's really simple to do, and you can do it with any supplies that you have. So first of all, we've got a plastic tube. This is just a 2 litre pop bottle that's just had the top and the tail cut off. If you wanted to, you could paint it. You could decorate it however you want. If you don't like the look of what's going to be in it later on, I suggest that you do paint it. You could also use a piece of guttering or anything that's round, cylindrical, and waterproof. Okie dokie. So I've pre-drilled a hole. So just dug. It's only a small hole. It's about that deep. Okie dokie. So all I'm going to do is place my water bottle upright into the ground, and then I'm just going to scoop some of the loose soil back around, popping it just so it'll stand up on its own. Okay. We can take a bit of the loose soil and then make sure it's nice and loose and aerated. We can pop it inside as well. That's fantastic. Okie dokie. So I have a bit of straw as well because I have a rabbit at home. I don't know if anyone knows, but yeah, I used to have chickens. I've got a dog, I've got a rabbit, I've got a lizard, so plenty of animals at home. I've also got a bit of ash from my fire, so we're going to get as much of that in as possible, but I've totally missed loads, and we just want nice and perfect. Fantastic. So, what are we building here? Okay, so that's the foundation, that's the start, and what are we building? We're actually building a very small compost bin. So a compost bin is something you put in your garden. You can put your food waste into it. So if your mum or dad peels lots of vegetables for your Sunday roast, and they're going to go in the bin, put them in the garden. Okay, so insects will love it. They're going to find a lot of nutrition in everything that you can pop in just a 2 litre water bottle. So organic food. I've got some cooked rice. Doesn't matter. As long as it's not dry, which even if you put dry in it, if you put some water in it, it will rehydrate. So we're just going to pop a bit of rice in there. Got some carrot. It's purple carrot. Just break it up, little pieces. Doesn't matter. Pop that in. As I was saying before, it wasn't for no reason. I do have a bunny rabbit as well. So I have some waste from the bunny rabbit, or poop as you may understand it as. A small amount of poop, and then we just fill it up. Okay. So the worm tower is a really great thing because you can fill it up without spreading poop all over your garden, and you can keep going layer by layer by layer, all the way up to the top, and then if you want to leave it half empty like I am, as soon as you have something that you want to put in, next Sunday rolls around and you've got all those veg peelings from your roast dinner, you can come and put more in as well. And then the last thing that we have to do is take a simple cup of water and pour it over the top. That food is nice and wet now, and it has a lot of potential to break down into nourishment for the ground. And that's going to bring a lot of worms and insects that break down poop and organic matter and really make your soil fertile. So if you leave it clear like I have done, over time as this rots and breaks down, you'll be able to see the insects. you'll be able to see the worms. You'll see a lot of activity actually in the pot. However, on a really sunny day, if it's clear, um, there is a chance that you won't see anything because the sun will mean that it's too hot in there. So I would suggest painting it. Use a marker pen, anything like that. You can fully decorate the side, and whenever there is a really long sunny um, couple of days, all you have to do is come out, give it a little bit of water, and remember, just if you cut the grass, put a bit of grass in. If you're roasting vegetables and you got some peel, put it in there. Worms love anything organic, and the only thing that you can't put in there is citrus and onions because they're too strong. The worms will avoid it. So orange peel, onion peel, lemons, anything like that, and the insects won't like it. It's too acidic. But anything veg-wise, you could put your tea in there, your tea bags. You can rip your tea bags and put them in there, and it really will save you from going out and buying a big bin for composting. Also, these small bins, there will be lots of insects that will come here over time. It's something you can leave out here forever. And if if you do that, you will notice that the ground around your small compost bin will become very, very fertile. So your grass will be greener. You could do multiple ones of these around the edges of your garden, parts of the garden that you don't use, maybe behind your shed in darkness. So I don't get a lot of light in this spot in my garden. It's towards the back near the fence. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be bothered about it looking a bit rough and a bit of an eyesore. But if you're digging a hole in your mum and dad's garden, just ask them first where you can put it. This will go for a lot of badge work, so we can complete things like the nature badge. If you can recognise the insects that are coming, and you can do something towards conservation, which is obviously feeding the ground and completing things like the nitrogen cycle and all those things that you learn about in high school science, then fantastic. And if you really wanted to, you could even write some school things about this. As I said, the nitrogen cycle is something that you will definitely learn in high school, and this is a very good example of encouraging the bugs which will take the nitrogen out of the soil and then poop, and then the nitrogen will go into the grass, and then the grass will be eaten by bunny rabbits and other things that eat grass, and then the bunny rabbits are eaten by foxes, and then everything decomposes, it's back into the air, and then it settles back onto the ground, the small bugs, and we'll complete the nitrogen cycle. I'm waffling on now. I hope this is a cool recording. If you like videos coming directly from me as a scout leader, I may consider doing another. It was just a random idea. As I said, I really wanted to join in with your Zoom meeting, but I don't have the internet speed. Very sorry. And I really enjoyed being a part of your Zoom lesson, even if you didn't know that I was there. Okie dokie. Right. I will see you next time, and hopefully the scout leaders let me post this directly to you guys. See you later.